3 carjacking rings have been dismantled by the police, and for the past 6 months, the police have recorded the carjacking of 11 vehicles. Some of those vehicles have been used in the execution of firearm robberies. 14 persons have been detained countrywide in what the police call the biggest dent to a ring in recent times. The mastermind is believed to be this ex-policeman. Police raided his Kurukuru home weeks ago, and word got back to detectives that the cars were being stripped there. Several of those detained in connection with the ring have told police that they worked for the mastermind and that they only know him as MacGyver. Crime Chief Paul Williams told reporters some new things about this ex-policeman involved in the carjacking ring.
There's a young man, yes, who was involved, who was a former police, but he was a recruit. He got knocked out since at the college, because what we've recognized in the college, there were certain things that came up about him that was not really and truly in any way link him to any criminal activity. So when we would have conducted the search, because for you to get into the force, there are 3 searches will be conducted, and all 3 searches show clear. But when he came into the college, because I was a force training officer then, when we make observation in terms of his conduct and his behavior and certain things that were very unethical, right at that stage, I had recommended his dismissal and his service was terminated from the force.
Crime files show that a number of ex-policemen are either before the courts or are serving time for heinous crimes. This, the crime chief says, often brings disrepute to the Guyana police force by many whose services to the police force is short-lived.
A man could just come in the force today, he given a number, and then maybe just a week or 2 days after, you find out that he's involved in criminal activities and so on, and he become an ex. And that ex now tends to want to tarnish the reputation of his organization.
Mr. Williams, who was the Guyana Police Force's training officer, explained that the ex-policeman, like any other recruit, was thoroughly vetted, perhaps the reason for his dismissal.
We do thorough vetting. If the 3 background checks came back to say that you were clear, you've been successful in the examination, you've been successful in the medical and all those things and so on, we just can't look at you and say you look like a thief. We can't discriminate. We have to give you a fair chance. But what usually happens, within a period of time that you're in training, we make observations.
Police removed from the home of the ex-policeman several cars and car parts which were declared stolen. He couldn't show proof of purchase for more than 18 cars and car parts at the time of his arrest. Travis Chase, HGP Nightly News.